the universal storage system where it just brings parts to other locations on demand. And the way that this basically works, but like, yeah, nothing well, I mean, these wires, we can just ignore those wires. We didn't see those wires. And then we have another 5 here, which makes 10 inputs in total. And then we have a little bit of belt work in this layer. All right, so this is the original. And it's called the mobile storage. All right, hello, my name is Mr. Whyzguy. Welcome to Satisfactory. So I finished off the series, but I'm still going to continue making videos on Satisfactory, but it's going to be more on specific things that I actually talked about. So I wanted to show you guys something that is very interesting, very interesting. We're just gonna get right into the game. Remember to comments, yeah, do what's on screen. But yeah, let's get right into it. So we got these giant machines. They're blueprints. So I have heavily upgraded the storage system, the universal storage system, where it just brings parts to other locations on demand. And the way that this basically works is that we're utilizing the priority power switch thing. So the priority power switch, this basically makes it so that you can all of these, we got quick wire, we got high-speed connectors, we got circuit, like all the parts that I have, all of these things are connected to a priority switch within one of these right here. Go through this door. We got screws, we got silica. All of these will basically make it so that if I need a part, they'll output back here, go into here, go into a train system, and then it'll link to a network. It's going to be something like this. And right now I'm working on like my train, because I have roads, but I'm working on like my the way that trains will look. And I guess I'll show you train tower. Yeah, I'm working on something right now. Yeah, sort of something interesting with like how it's going to look, but I'm not finalized on the design yet. So, but anyways, what I mainly want to talk about is we're going to load up the, oh wait, I probably shouldn't be in here because it's massive. I'm going to show you how this infrastructure, resource management or resource exporter works. So we're going to show, oh, I don't have enough resources for this. What? All right, so this is the original. It is massive, but this only has 4 inputs for 4 different items. So this is basically the same thing as the other version that I have here, the newer and updated version that holds 10 items instead of 4, but the concept is exactly the same. I just was able to compact more into one blueprint than what I have here. So basically we got iron ore going into the system. We have a bunch of smelters connected to individual, we have 4 smelters because we only have 4 inputs connected to 4 individual priority switches, which we can rename as as what we want the item to be. So like this is 1, so anything that goes into 1, we'll rename it to what that item is, from 1 to that item that's going into 1. And then whenever we need that item, we just turn it on, and then it'll turn on one of these smelters, which basically we have the item going in, it gets merged with the concrete, with the ore of iron, right? So there's ore and the item that we need in this location right here. The ore goes through, and then we have any undefined going into the left to the output. So the ore goes into here. You can ignore this one because this was just like a load balancing thing. This can go directly into the smelter just to make it more simpler for you guys. So the ore goes into here, and then when this is off, the ore stacks up and then gets blocked into this. So then an ore going into here that only can go that way will get stuck, and then it'll stop items from here, anything behind it as well, so including the items here. So we're not going to have a constant flow. So but when this thing turns on, when we use the priority switch, this, the ore goes through, and then the other items can also go through. And since the other items can't go this way, they have to go up into here. Only ore can go this way, and any other item can only go that way. So when one side gets blocked, that's just the way it works. And then obviously we have, since we're using the ore as like a median, we have to like just export the raw resource, which is the ingot, and then it just goes into a crusher. That's why none of these things are like going right now. So let's do concrete's 8, right? So let's go to number 8, which is right here, concrete. Turn this thing on, right? And now we have some flow with the concrete. Wait. Oh, I'm an idiot. This is the encased industrial beams. The encased industrial beams went through. Wait, did I put the wrong one in? Encased industrial beams is 9. Oh. I never opened. Okay. I'm an idiot. The thing still worked. So this is our output of items. So all the items that we have outputs this way and going out on here. There we go. See? Now we have encased industrial beams right here. Turn it on, turn it off, and it's a really high throughput, but we have like a giant buffer system where items just get stacked up, and then the excess just goes into another crusher. I love this system. This system is perfect. The crusher just makes everything so much easier. A spaghetti belt, we're using a bunch of smart splitters, and then we have a programmable splitter right here, which sometimes crashes the game, but they need to fix that. The program, if you have too many programs in it, the game lags, and then sometimes it just crashes. But yeah, that's basically how this works. So these are just a giant version of this. And I also learned a few new concepts. So yeah, what do you guys think? A few more things I want to show before we end the video. I'm going to show you the new resource machine. So we have an old one that I use at the old base, which is over here. This old base, I still need to delete it, but yeah. But this new one is amazing. It is amazing. There's another thing that I'm gonna have to maybe change or upgrade, and it's called the mobile storage. So we actually have one way over here. If I zoom in, way over here, right here. It's very cool, but we'll talk about that in another video. A mobile storage where it just automatically, it is just basically, it's like a bigger it's a much more different, it's an interesting version of this, of what I have down here to sort everything out for the input, but it's more compact and in a blueprint version, basically. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So we have these in layers. I want to show you this thing. So this is kind of in layers, right? We have the first layer and the second layer are basically, we have 5, instead of 4, we have 5 on this row, right? And then we have another 5 here, which makes 10 inputs in total. And then we have a little bit of belt work in this layer where we kind of just conceal everything. Nothing clips. None of these things clip. I wanted it to look amazing, but like you're never going to be able to walk around through here. But like, yeah, nothing well, I mean, these wires, we can just ignore those wires. We didn't see those wires. But yeah, we have a bunch of belt work, and then we have this location with the lights. I like the lights. They look so cool. It's like a beam everywhere. It's cool. I love it. And then behind here is all the work with the wiring. So we have to have every individual wire connected to every individual freaking, and then we got the roof, obviously. Yeah, that's it. So belt work underneath here, and then underneath the belt work we have basically all of this stuff. Nothing clips in here. I purposely made it so there's no belt work being clipped. Everything is either softly touching or not touching at all. Like this is a soft touching, but it's not going through it all the way. Like, it looks like you could do this. Like you could merge them just a little bit. And then the bottom has like a bunch of the inputs for everything. And yeah, so what do you guys think? This is a cool little system. I like it. Hopefully you guys like it too. So yeah, the resource exporter. Like and subscribe, and comments are great too. But yeah, leave a comment down below. What do you guys think? And thanks for watching.